Hello everyone, welcome back to another custom wave review. I believe this is wave 4 of Bottom Bag Diecast. These are just your plain Jane paint schemes. They're not race wins, race versions, none of that. They are just, kind of your plain and simple schemes. Obviously, these are ones that were canceled, didn't make MLQ, or just was not offered in general. So we got a couple good diecasts here in terms of like year. We got some good paint schemes. I think the lowest is 2019 and the highest is 2023. Yes, 2023. We got a couple of those. And we got Ford, Chevy, Toyota. Do we have a Toyota? No, we don't. Yes, we do. We have one Toyota. We got trucks, Xfinity, and Cup cars. So we got a good variety here. We will go in numerical order. I know I've already done a video on this, but I don't think I uploaded it. It probably got deleted before I even had the chance to do anything about it. So, yeah, there's that, I guess. Anyway, on to the first car here. Is actually one I built a while back. This is Brad Keselowski's 2019? Yeah, it has to be. 2019, this is the snap-on paint scheme. I believe the rims are wrong. I think they're red, but back then I didn't know that. So, I will be remaking this car. Don't worry, I will be making 3 more later on. So, yeah, I'll be putting those out just kind of whenever I get to them. I try not to have repeat drivers in my waves, but we do have a couple Brad Keselowskis in here. But I think that's the only repeat person is Brad, which, I guess that's okay. So there's that one, the snap-on paint scheme. Of course, you got all the decals all the way around. It is a matte finish. So, there's that. Then next up we have, again, another Brad Keselowski paint scheme. This is the Next to Let. I guess that's how you say that. But there's this paint scheme. Kind of a newer one, 2023. So that one was kind of neat to have. Oh, also, I do want to say, right now, as soon as this video drops, this is available on eBay. You can purchase them individual. You don't have to buy the whole thing. They are individual listings, so if you do happen to get more than one, make sure you have them both in your cart before checking out. That way you can do the combined shipping, because if you don't, then I have no way to combine them unless I go through like an invoice, and that's kind of a struggle. So anyway, on to the next diecast here. We're going to the Xfinity series. This is AJ Allmendinger in the 2023 Celsius paint scheme. This is not the race win, it's just a standard scheme. The race win will be coming soon, don't you worry. But again, this is just the plain Jane Celsius paint scheme. Nothing really crazy on that one there. Next up, we have Ryan Blaney in the 2019 Dickies / Menards paint scheme. Here's that one here. I got a nice navy blue base coat, or base paint, I guess. So there's that one. I wish there wasn't as many bubbles in it, but I'm still kind of learning these, the whole, like, Pato's Place decals, and I'm not really used to them yet. So I'm still working on them. I'm getting better as time goes on, but that one was kind of not the greatest, but it could have been a lot worse, too. Next up is the number 16 of Chandler Smith. I almost said Sammy Smith. That's not who this is. Chandler Smith in the Quick Tie paint scheme for 2023. This is not the race win, of course. That one is already put into the Authentics line. This is just the plain Jane paint scheme version of that. Pretty cool little paint scheme. I do like the scheme a lot. I did not get it in the Authentics race win yet. I will if I see it in the store, but I'm not really going to go out of my way. Also, there is 9 cars in this wave. There's always 9 cars in the waves unless there's something special. But this is the counterpart of the 2019... Well, it's a different year, but it's a counterpart of the 2019 Blaney. This is the 2020 Matt DiBenedetto Dickies / Menards paint scheme. Very cool paint scheme, even though it's super simple. I like the line that goes all the way around. Same thing with the 2019 Blaney car. Looks really nice. The decals lined up pretty well. Not a whole lot of mistakes or errors on this one. Don't really remember. I think I kind of buffed out all the mistakes. So, fairly clean. Not really, again, a whole lot of mistakes on it. It's got a nice little glossy clear coat over the hood. And, of course, the rest of the car, I do like that a lot. So, there's that one. Next up is my boy Noah Gregson in the Baconator paint scheme. Now, there's a couple flaws on this one. There's some bubbling on the decals, which I've resolved the issue of why it bubbles up. It was very flaky, so kind of the decals chipped off on the front and on the roof. I did make a drill mistake right here. I tried to drill into the back end here and just slipped. So there's that. You can see some more wrinkles on the roof here. I'm not super proud of this one, which is really crappy because I was super hyped for this car. Just didn't really go the way I wanted it to. But again, I figured out why. It was the spray clear coat was what was kind of making all these cars shrivel up and get fragile. Or not fragile, but it was making the decal shrivel up. So I stopped using that, and now I use a different clear coat, so all those problems have gone away in terms of the whole bubbling issue. That one will be a little cheaper from the rest because there's so many flaws on it, and I'm not very happy with it. But still, I got to get it out. I don't want it. So, next up, this one is actually not decaled by me other than the name banners, but it is just kind of a alternative scheme. This is Alex Bowman with his number 48 Ally for 2022. This is a playoff edition scheme. Again, nothing too crazy, but it will be cheaper than the other cars just because all I did was slap a yellow spoiler and the banners on there. And I painted the interior and stuff. Jesus, almost died there. I painted the interior and whatnot. So I didn't do a whole lot to the car, so that one's not going to be expensive whatsoever. Finally, for our wave, we got a truck. This is the Toyota Tundra from Stuart Friesen, the number 52 Hallmark paint scheme. The only thing I don't like about this car, or this truck, I guess, is the orange does not match with how the orange is supposed to be. I couldn't find an orange that matched. I looked, and I could not find like a reddish orange. It was like almost impossible. So I just went with the orange that I had. I mean, that's all I got. Like, I mean, I'm going to try to do a little more research online, but in terms of right now, that's kind of all I had to work with. So I do know that is off, and I apologize, but everything else is fine. There's no, like, cracks or anything. From what I can tell, I think the back end is kind of separated a little bit, but there's really not a whole lot. I have no other details, like undercarriages or anything. So yeah, not a whole lot to this truck. I like the blue on it. I don't think it matches 100%, but it is pretty close. At least from what I can tell. So, I tried. I did what I can. So I'm going to actually go ahead and put all these cars together for a little bit of an outro. Because, I don't like how they sit. They kind of roll a little bit. It's okay, though. It's fine. I'm actually turning it way too much. But either way, yeah, this is the wave. Again, it is available right now and while supplies last. So I will not be making any more of these other than the, what is his name? The Brakeslowski Worth paint scheme. So, I mean, that's up for debate, I guess, if any others. I don't think any others will be made. I don't have any other schemes to make, so I mean, oh my gosh, I hate how there's a huge freaking divot right here. Like, they keep rolling and it's so aggravating. I'm gonna have to put something underneath that to kind of stop it. I don't know, I'll get a better thumbnail later, but there's that. There's your wave. Again, not like a bad wave. It's available right now on my eBay page, link in the description if you want to go check those out. Only while supplies last. Again, only one I'll be making more is this one, and it probably won't be for a little while. And whenever that does happen, it'll be posted on the BottomBagDiecast eBay page, or not eBay page, I'm sorry, the Instagram for the eBay page is what I meant to say. But yeah, with that being said, I do believe that'll be all for this custom wave review. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Hopefully I kind of get this crap out of here ASAP because I'm done with it. But until then, that'll be all for this video. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.
No one will blow up your phone like me. Won't ever go on the throne like me. Hot damn, I'm the man, and you wanna be just like me. You will never be in a zone like me. No one will blow up your phone like me. Won't ever go on the throne like me. be